I built the script marketplace that TradingView has never built, as the title suggests. Yeah, TradingView scripts. Oops, sorry about that. I'm using my car right now. But TradingView scripts, right? You can check over here in TradingView strategies. They're everywhere, right? But then when you look at them, it's so like unorganized. It's everywhere. You have editors picks here, yeah, sure, whatever, and then all this other stuff. But then you only see the names and not the actual like content or whatever. And so the problem to this is that all the small coders and traders, they get demoted rather than people with more clout than them, because their work doesn't get shown as much over here in trending and whatnot. And so I'm figuring out to make a marketplace where it's a place for everybody to showcase their work and also have recognition too. And so yeah, if you're looking to get paid for doing this, you either have to go to a store, and then you have to make your account, and then you have to list it for other people to subscribe to you. But that's why I made this website, where you have two choices. You can either sell a script, or you can list a subscription, which is, if you want to protect your code, you can make a subscription, and then people can just subscribe to it and use it for a certain period of time while you get the funds into your account. Or you can choose to sell your script immediately and have people, look at your script and use it and whatnot. If you're okay with that, that's why I have two choices right there. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like over here in the script library, if you're trying to sell your shit, all you can rely on is the name, your name, which definitely is going to get overcrowded by all these other users that have more customers than you and whatnot. And there's no profile card for them unless you click over here, and then you can see their TradingView profile and everything. Like Lux Algo, for example, like he's a big creator. He dominates this library, but that's why it leaves no room for smaller creators. And I know a lot of you guys out there are so fucking talented, and you're not getting monetized for it. So what better way to do that than go on a website and list your code and actually have people look at it and look at your business instead of all these other bigger creators. TradingView also does not have any type of how do I say this? Any type of actual advertisement feature where you can advertise your listing over here. But that's what I'm doing different. Well, I'll add this feature soon. But I'll add an advertisement feature where you can, well, not advertisement, but a boosting feature where you can boost your listing so that it shows up across over here, and you can promote it shows up on the top filters. It gets filtered to the top, and it gets shown here, and you can get more people, more buyers, more customers to your code and whatnot, and more people to look at your business. But anyways, yeah, I'm on the testing server right now, and I'll give you guys a demonstration of how to list your own code. So if you want to list your own code for people to buy and whatnot, not subscription, but to sell a code, press sell script over here, and then you can title whatever. Let's do this as test 11. You can give a short description for it, whatever you want, how long you need it to be. And then you can set the price over here. Let's just set it as $30. Whoops. Yeah, just set it as anything you want. We're setting it as $30 too. You can also choose an image file or a video file. This is optional for now, but I'll definitely add more things and give the site more updates as we go on. And then you can list your own code here. You can write the code, start writing the Pine script for the TradingView strategy that can be listed here. And then just press create listing. And then bam, you have your own thing. Of course you can look at it. You can look at it because it's your own code. But other people could not look at it until they buy it. And so here, this is the new listing which is made right here, It's up here, all that. But this is another listing I made by my other account, my test account. So if you were to go here, Oh wait, this is a bad example because that's for a subscription. I'm gonna try to find something for sale here. So this is my other account, which I made a listing, and this is for people to buy it, which is the same thing I made up here. So if you click on it, you can't see it until you buy it, right? You got the price up here. You have the description over here. This is the description right here. It looks really plain right now. I'll have to admit, I'm open to any suggestions, any feature updates, anything you guys want me to add to it. But this is what we have so far. We're doing like a dirty launch. I'm just trying to get this thing out here because I think it's really cool. And then you can't see it until you buy it, and when you click on it, say you want to buy it. Let's do We're connected to Stripe, by the way, so it's an actual verified payment processor, not something I'm doing shady. Nothing shady. This is a test Visa card. That's my email. And press pay. Bam. And then look, I just bought this code on my test server. And look, I can see it now. I can copy it. I can do whatever. I can use it on TradingView too. If you were to buy it. And then you can go to the MyPort page, which is basically your profile page. Click on it. And you could see your purchase, which I just made here. Pretty sure. Right? Yeah, 11. So yeah, that's the purchase we just made right here. It will show up to your purchase bar, and then these are the listings I made. You can scroll around, see your own listings, your purchases. It's very clean. It's very organized. Unlike TradingView, where it's very scattered and all that. And so yeah, that's for the buying and selling feature. I'll show you guys the other one now. Okay, and now I'm gonna show you guys how the subscription works. This is a little bit confusing, so I'll try to explain this well, but you guys can ask me questions in the comment section. But so TradingView, they don't have, this goes for everyone. They don't have like an API for you to connect and just make the have you subscribe normally. So what I did is that, and this is a very scam proof way too. Let's see here. So if you want to, so the process, okay, I'll explain it first. The process is, if you want to buy a subscription, you go to that subscription listing over here, right? You click subscribe, and then you have to type in your TradingView username for the seller, so they can add you on it. But after you click subscribe, it'll hold you up to it, because on the seller's end, they have to verify that they got your name, and then that they gave you the permission to use their code, to subscribe to their code on here for a certain period of time, how much ever you bought it for. And then they'll click confirm, and then on your end, so that you don't get scammed out of your shit, you can check on your TradingView account to see if you got the invite to the code, or if not. If not, just press cancel, because it's a 7-day, I think 6 or 7 day grace period, where it gives both the seller and the buyer time to react to the whole process. And so when you're the buyer, right, and then let's say the seller confirmed everything, they gave you the invite, you press on your end on my website that confirm, and then it'll launch the charge to your account, and then you can start running the subscription. And so that's how it works. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the subscription thing. That's like the most scam proof way I can think of right now. And yeah, I mean, this project, I think is very interesting, because I'm essentially creating a new marketplace for up and coming traders and coders to actually showcase their work, instead of like having to go on TradingView and then look at all this boring shit right here. And of course, I'll be super online. I'll be monitoring all the listings and all that. You guys, I also have terms and policies down here for you guys to see too, so you guys don't get fucked. Yeah, just ask me anything in the comment section too. And so my platform is that I'm not gonna be another fucking Fiverr, right? I'm not gonna have like a bunch of shitty listings on here. I'm actually going to look at each listing that gets posted. In the future, I'll make like a whole verification process for whatever type of listing that you guys put on here. But I'm making it so that let's see, if you want to sell a script, right? I'm gonna check for the description. I'm gonna see if you're promoting in any type of way, like free money, or this strategy is gonna get you 2,000% profit on a weekly time frame for a month straight, and I'm not gonna allow it because that's just false advertisement. I'm not one to promote all that shady shit. I'm just here to promote actual good strategies that we can add to our tool bags and arsenals, so we can keep trading properly. Excuse me. But I'm just trying to promote high quality listings that actually get promoted on here. And I'm also going to check each I'm going to check this code for now. I'm going to check every single type of code for any malware, any errors and all that, and I'll notify any of you guys for via email. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to create a marketplace where people actually post high quality stuff and get noticed for it, and recommended for their work, and not just for their already pre-existing clout or user base. And so, yeah, this is a fairly new marketplace. But yeah, more features would come. Do not worry. I would always be looking at your comments and whatnot, and I'll just keep on improving whatever I can for the future of this website and this marketplace. But yeah, you may be asking me, so then how do I actually monetize myself on Scriptport? And you can monetize yourself through documentation, through validation of others, and through your quality of work, and that's something that I'd always prize. And so, yeah, in the future, I'd definitely add more features for for winners and people who actually sell good stuff, and I'll add more features to promote your work, to actually build a community and user base around yourself too, and around Scriptport as a whole network. But that'll be in the future. I'll of course always be working and looking forward to doing all this. Even if there's 2 users on your 0, I'll just keep working because I think it's very cool. So that's why I'm also going to be announcing soon, probably by the next 3 days or 2 days, I'm going to be building a competition within this with I think $100 prize pool for the best code. I'll have my criteria posted. I'll have everything. I'll check every single one of your guys' code fairly, and yeah, I'll have a criteria you can look at to build the best strategy you can to get awarded for your work. You may be asking, what's next for Scriptport? And I have 3 things in mind currently. A better verification system, a nicer looking UI, more features for the users, for buyers and sellers, more features, of course. More colorful profile page with more options to actually showcase your stuff, and maybe also a chatting system too. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to all those 3 things that help the website grow in terms of quality, which I always prioritize, because that's the whole reason why I'm building this thing, for having better quality users, and also better promotion of their work based on their documentation and hard work, rather than just their clout and their name on TradingView. And so yeah, those are things I'm looking forward to doing, and I'll be open to any constructive criticism, anything you guys want to add. I'll just look at it too. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I'll be making another video. I'll be posting on Instagram too. Check out my Instagram page. I'll link it down below. And yeah, see you guys on Scriptport.